This video is about building on the Codex App Server, a platform that works with all coding agents, including the current setup, and runs fully local. The Codex App Server was such a brilliant stroke of foresight that really does not get enough attention. Not only are you allowed to use your ChatGPT account with any harness, but you can build your own apps directly on top of theirs. They just make building on and with Codex such a great experience. To demonstrate this utility, I want to highlight the Kitty Litter app made by SIGKITTEN. Instead of having to build the entire harness and all the infrastructure from scratch, SIGKITTEN plugged into the app server for a unified experience between mobile and dev machine. When I create a session on my computer, it is automatically available on my phone. All of the chats you see in this video automatically populated when we connected to the app server. All my skills, my agents, my sessions, my folders, my prompts. They are all ready to use automatically because they are exposed by the app server along with many other endpoints. It is a great UX and DX that really deserves some love. It is almost like they want you to build on top of their products. So, what is the Codex App Server really? At its core, the app server is an API layer that OpenAI exposes, letting developers build apps on top of the Codex platform. You can connect any harness, any front-end, any mobile app to it. You are not locked into a single interface. You bring your own UI, your own logic, your own workflow. The app server handles the heavy lifting, session management, context windows, model routing, skill routing. And the killer feature? When you build on the app server, your app works everywhere Codex works. That means mobile, desktop, web, any device that can make an HTTP request. The app server exposes endpoints for sessions, for prompts, for agents, for skills, for folders. Any app you build can read and write to all of these. That is the platform play. Microsoft did it with Windows. Apple did it with iOS. And OpenAI is doing it with Codex. The question is not whether this matters. The question is whether you are building on it yet. Here is the Kitty Litter app in action. This is what building on the app server looks like in practice. On the left, we see the mobile app connected to the app server. A clean, dark interface with a sessions list. All of the chat sessions that exist on the desktop side automatically appear here. No setup, no sync button. They're just there the moment the connection is established. You can see sessions organized by category, search across them, and pick up any conversation exactly where you left off. The model shown here is GPT 5.4 High, running through the app server connection. Switching to the connected servers view, we see the app server endpoint listed as a connected device alongside the local development machine. From the mobile app, you can create a new session, which immediately appears on the desktop side. The reverse is also true. Everything stays in sync automatically. This is the power of the App Server API. A mobile app that did not exist a year ago can plug in and get every feature, every session, every agent, without the developer having to build any of that infrastructure themselves. That is the DX that makes this platform play so compelling. Why does this platform approach matter so much? Look at what OpenAI has done. They did not just release a model and say good luck building on it. They built a full platform with sessions, skills, agents, prompts, folders, and made it accessible via API. Any developer can now build a front-end for Codex. Any mobile app can become a Codex client. Any specialized tool can tap into the app server and get all of these features for free. This is how platforms win. Not by locking you in, but by making it easy to build on top. The Kitty Litter app is just one example. A developer built a polished mobile experience in a short time because the app server already handled everything hard. The sessions, the agents, the skills, the context management, all of that infrastructure was already there. SIGKITTEN just had to build the UI. That is the leverage you get when you build on a real platform. And the app server is not a small API. It exposes real capabilities. Real sessions, real prompts, real agents, real skills. If you are a developer and you are not thinking about how to build on this platform, you are missing the same wave that people missed when iOS first launched. If you want to see what platform building looks like for coding agents, check out Conductor OSS at conductros.com. Conductor OSS is an open-source project that gives you a full local coding agent stack. It runs entirely on your own infrastructure, supports multiple coding agents including Claude, Codex, and Gemini, and it integrates deeply with your development workflow. You can find it at github.com/tyrannyk06/conductor-oss. Star it if you want to follow along. The key idea is the same as what makes the Codex App Server powerful. Stop rebuilding the same infrastructure over and over, and start building on top of platforms that expose what you need. Conductor OSS brings that philosophy to coding agents. You get session management, skill routing, agent coordination, all built in, so you can focus on building your actual product. Whether you are building on Codex, building on Conductor, or building something entirely different, the lesson from the App Server is clear. Platform APIs unlock leverage. Use them. If this video was useful, subscribe. We break down AI, product launches, and platform moves like this every week. All the links are in the description below. And if you want to build your own coding agent stack, the place to start is conductros.com. The GitHub repo is linked below as well. Thanks for watching.